Hi, I'm here to tell you about what we've been doing. We've been out of commission for a little bit. We had left Florida and we were heading up north to see our kids and then to go up to the mountains. We had a couple snafus. We were in North Carolina and I ended up tearing my meniscus in my leg. And then so I did some physical therapy and stuff and everything was going great. And right before we left North Carolina, Bob woke up one day and his back was sore. He's been a carpenter for like 35 years, so he's had sore backs before, so he thought it would just work its way out. So we headed up to Wisconsin, started camping with Bob's brother, and it just got worse and worse. He wasn't sleeping at night. He was in pain all the time, and then it hit his sciatic nerve. So it actually went down his leg, and we thought we better go and see someone. So part of the family ended up giving us some doctors to go to. And actually it was funny, the day that we decided to go was a Sunday, and they had an injury care. So we actually got to go in on Sunday. They gave him some painkillers and that which didn't work. They did an x-ray. Nothing was wrong with his bones. Then we went in for an MRI. They found out that he had a ruptured disc. It wasn't good news. We ended up going in, he went in and got a cortisone shot in his back, started physical therapy. It helped very small. They said that they could go in again and do what they were going to do is put a cortisone in above the injury and at the injury. So they did that. So he had 2 cortisone shots and he went in and it actually started getting better. So we did the follow-up with the surgeon just in case, because it's still not 100%. The surgeon thought he was doing wonderful for all the bulging in the back happened. So he's doing very well. He said he's probably, I think he said 80% better. So he still has a lot of back issues. They said that he had some nerve damage and that will take almost a year for it to heal. So we were in Illinois probably about a month. And while we were there, because we have our rig, we lived in our rig. So the doctor cleared us. He actually gave us a disc that had the x-rays and the MRI and all his stuff that he's going to need, because we told him we were going to be on the road, and he said, take that. If you need to use it, it's there, and we can give it to the next doctor wherever we're at, and they know what's happened to him. Now, do you need health insurance? Yes, you need health insurance. Just kind of want to cover that a little bit. It's very interesting how the insurance works. If you are a full-timer or a part-timer, it may be different for you to what kind of health insurance you're going to be getting. Most health insurance, if you have it in the state that you live in, if you're traveling, they cover emergency and a hospital stay. So most of the time that will work out very well. You will go and get the stuff taken care of. You'll come home and take care of anything else, doctor's appointments, anything like that. It will be covered. If you're full-time, you may have to look into your health insurance, because if that's all that's covered, if you're in another state, it's not going to help you if you have to go see a doctor. You'll be paying everything out of your pocket. So the insurance that we have is through a pension, and because most of them end up moving to different states, we have been able to actually use the insurance and into the different states for anything, for a doctor's appointment, for anything that's usually covered. So with us being in a different state as our insurance, we've been able to use it when we were in Florida, when we've been in North Carolina. So I would suggest especially if you're full-time, you may end up having to change your health insurance. Go call them, find out what's covered. If you're going to be in different states, I would suggest to do it, because if anything major like this happens, you may not want to have the insurance that you have, so you may want to change it. So make sure that you check with your insurance company. So now we're going to be heading out to the Black Hills, And while we do that, we'd be going a little bit slower than we normally would. Thank you for stopping by and looking at our videos. We're just very grateful that you're doing this journey with us, because you're the reason that we're putting the videos on, that people have been interested in what we're doing. So just thank you. Thank you for being one of our peoples.